Well, it's a lovely Saturday today. Did a few projects in the backyard garden over the week, well, a few days ago. So I figure I might as well just talk about some of the stuff that I'm adjusting and some of the stuff I did. So over here, didn't really do much with any of these because I'm not planning on it, but we did pull out some of the weeds from in here and put down some more shredded paper for mulch, which mulching is really important in north central Florida. Picked a bunch of the tomatoes that weren't completely screwed up with blossom end rot or bugs. Some of them still are, and got a bunch of those canned up. I'm still not really caring too much about this entire section because I'm rebuilding all of these soon. The Shelter Logic greenhouse bit, we took the shelves apart, got the buckets off, got all the tomato plants and everything pulled, and we're going to be moving this entire thing. And this is the important part. My in-ground stuff that I'm messing with. This is just for me to experiment and try to see what I can accomplish. And I planted all 6 of these beds on Tuesday afternoon. And something from everything I planted has sprouted. Let me rearrange. I've got... glasses are messing with my view. I've got sunflowers right there. I'm hoping they'll be able to grow up and block some of the bad afternoon sun. Green beans, bush beans. I've got Roma tomatoes here, and that one are cherry tomatoes. And this side is the opposite with bush beans and sunflowers on the outside. And I've got 2 rows of corn right there, 2 rows of corn right there, and climbing beans all along here. And they are sprouting, all of them. Well, don't know if all of them are yet, but a good number of them already have. The corn is starting to sprout right here. A couple of the bush beans are starting to push up through, and some of the sunflowers are pushing up through. I just put a handful of tomato seeds in each one of these pockets, and I've already got a handful of Romas coming up, so I'll probably just let them grow for a week or two and then thin them out. But something else that I found nifty with these 3 beds, before I layered them over with grass clippings, I had corn in here over the spring and it didn't do anything. It only got to about waist high and set a couple of really small ears. So I ran all that through the wood chipper and then put all the stalks and spread them out back through all 3 of these, and then dumped, 1.5 inches, 2 inches of grass clippings on them. And corn has volunteered and pushed right through the grass clippings with no problem. And there's one over there at least. So knowing that the corn can push through an inch of grass clippings is kind of good for me to know. Might affect a little bit of how I plant some things in the future depending on what the season is, because that'll help hold in a lot more moisture for them. But I'm just going to let the ones that are volunteering come up and I'll see what they do. If nothing else, then they may make some shade for the tomatoes, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the most interesting thing with this is I planted this all on Tuesday, and it's Saturday. So, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, in 4 days, something of everything has sprouted. And we'll see how it looks next week, y'all. Thank you.